Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. What's up, guys? It's Friday, August 20th, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, at least where I'm at right now in California. So, how are you guys doing? Good evening. I'm seeing all the regulars starting to pop up in here. Hey, Johnny Bravo, good to see you again. I know you've been super busy, life's been changing. Yeah, stay as long or as little as you can. Totally cool. And, hey, Produce Not Pills, and Peter, Can't Stop Lying, and JL, Shoe Vegan. Hey, K's a long time viewer here. Travis, I see you have some more excuses as to why you can't be vegan, Travis. Yeah, lay them out here. um, so, um, let's see. Anything I want to say as we get started here tonight? I don't think I have any big announcements or anything, so I guess we could just get right into it. Yeah, haircut, Dan. I've had this for like almost a month and a half or two now. Where have you been, Dan? No, I'm glad you're back. Glad if you haven't seen us for a while, I'm glad you're back with us here. Um, let's see. Hey, Michael, how is it going? So we have a troll, you guys are saying already before I even launched. Someone said there's already a troll in the comments. Where is this troll? And are you still here, Mr. Troll? If so, you can talk to me now. I'm here. If you're just shouting to people in the comments before the live stream actually gets started, cool. But I'm actually here now. If you want to ask something about veganism, I'm assuming you're probably not a vegan. So if you have a thoughtful, non-offensive question you'd like to ask a real vegan here, ask away. Go for it. Hello, healthy living. What's up? Oh yeah, no big announcement other than the burritos. Yeah, how'd you know I got burritos the other night? I think that's what I did after that last live stream. Is that right? Yeah, I think we got burritos after the last live stream. Right, I came on earlier than normal. Did I see someone from Thailand? Natalie in Thailand, 8 a.m. All right, cool, perfect time for people in Asia waking up early and enjoying. And Japan, is that where Natalie is at too? Let me know if you guys are in Asia right now. Awesome. Well, where's our troll? Tin Man, good to see you, Tin Man. Which person is our troll? Hey, bro scientist, how's it going? Um, so which dudes are a troll? Vegans being pushy? If anyone's being pushy, it's a troll, right? Isn't that the definition of what trolls do? They go somewhere they're not really all that much invited and get really pushy and in everyone's face. Oh, yeah, Peter, that raw guy, whatever that raw dude's name was that I made that video about a day or two ago. No, I never saw him make any effort to get in touch with me. I really don't expect him to. There's no way you can defend that, his crazy positions that, like, say, a raw vegan diet can cure every disease known to man. It's not possible for raw vegans to get a disease ever. I mean, there's no way to defend that, and I'm sure he knows it too. So I really doubt we're gonna hear anything from that guy. But if you're watching Raw, whatever your name was, Revolution or something like that, I'd love to chat with him sometime. So the offer is still out there. I just don't think he has the courage, or maybe he's just too smart. He knows what he's saying is complete nonsense and completely indefensible. Wet, moist, and dry. Well, the vaccine is completely vegan. There's no animal products, at least in the ones approved here in the United States, particularly the messenger RNA ones. Even the Vegan Society, the people that have the definition of vegan, if you go to their website, their definition. I think I just have it up here from the past live stream. It's a way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as practical and possible, all forms of cruelty and exploitation of animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. And the key words there is practical and possible. All medicines you take, except for aspirin. Aspirin is the only one I know of that didn't go through FDA approval, which means it had to have some animal testing. So yeah, as far as it doesn't mean if you go vegan that if you really took that like what some of the extreme interpretations are, it would mean you would never be able to take a medicine again for the rest of your life as a vegan, and that's not what being vegan is. It's not a way of life which avoids all medicine too or anything like that. So anyone, Travis was the fake troll. I see, Travis, you were the fake troll. That's who they were talking about. I thought there was like a real troll, not a fake troll, because Travis is a vegan. So yeah. Johnny started school already too, man. Well, be careful out there in Florida, man. I just saw how there were nearly 1,500 deaths, like one every 7 minutes. 1,500 deaths from COVID-19 this last week. So be careful out there. Feel the beat. What is that? Do I agree that culture is a dangerous topic in our lives regarding food? A country that will blindly defend their traditions. It's difficult to raise. I'm not sure you're getting at, but I've heard when I've discussed veganism with non-vegans, one argument I sometimes hear is it's my culture, it's my heritage. My culture has meat in it. Well, everyone's does. What kind of excuse is that? Can you name like one culture, ethnicity, race, or whatever where their food traditions are devoid of all animal products? That's just a silly excuse. Oh, bro, scientists, are you in Florida too? I really feel for you guys in Florida, man. It's like, worse than ever, worse than like it was like in the winter surge. And it's like, just, life is normal right now. So be really careful. Take your health into your own hands out there, guys. I'm grateful that here, I go to the gym, pretty much everyone has their masks on. I feel, I'm probably not going to get ill going to the gym. That's the reason why I bring the gym up. That's the place where I'm probably, come into contact with more people than anywhere else indoors. Even though I'm in the basketball court, which has a super high ceiling. I've never measured like 30, 40 feet. There's a lot of air in there. I feel pretty safe. Cool. Oh, good for you, GL. Yeah, I know some people are getting a third booster shot. Yeah. The Governor to Satan. I haven't heard that one yet before. Wow. Peter, I'm sorry. Yeah, your brother's fiance. Say she's having that roasted pig at the wedding during the tea ceremony because it's part of their tradition. Well, I mean, again, every tradition, every culture, every ethnicity, we all have like meat and dairy, or not necessarily dairy, but animal products in the foods from our past traditions. And there's a lot of things from our heritage, because of my heritage argument that you hear some people say, there's a lot of, you can't justify that for anything. Like in American history, we've had horrible things like, racial genocide, slavery, taking over the indigenous populations. I mean, that's part of our heritage, whether we like it or not. We've dropped nuclear bombs on people. I mean, that's part of things that our people have done. It doesn't mean we have, even though that only happened one or twice. But my point is, you can correct. You can look at things from your culture, your heritage's past, and say that's whack. We don't need to roast a freaking pig at a tea ceremony because people have did that hundreds of years ago or something like that. I heard that, Peter. Yeah, I agree. They got to get it out to more people across the world. I agree. But I don't know. I don't know what the supplies are like. If they have the supply, do get it out to the world and give people boosters. I don't see why not. But yeah, if there's a bottleneck and you can't get it out to the people that haven't had anything yet, I think they should get it first too. Right now. Kay, I don't know what you're asking about there. Yeah, Kristen, you're in Louisiana. I saw, Louisiana, Alabama, Arkansas. I saw just a story that shocked me that people are like 70% of calls right now. I think it was was it Mississippi or Alabama? 70% of the calls to the poison control are for people that are taking some livestock medicine that they think is going to cure COVID or prevent it or something like that. I mean, people are poisoning themselves with some kind of animal medicine. It's just whack right now. There's so much bad information out in the internet. Hey, Uncle Walt. Did I say Uncle Walt there? Hey, yeah, I'm with you, Uncle Walt. I'm mindful of how contagious diseases spread and try to avoid those things. Yeah, I don't put myself at too much risk. But yeah, I do go out into the world, but I try to minimize my risk as much as possible. Yeah, it's some animal form of ivermectin or whatever how to pronounce it. Some livestock version of it that people are taking. And you know, talk about experimental medicine. So let's say the vaccine's considered experimental because it hasn't had full FDA approval. Well, as far as I know, the FDA hasn't fully approved that treatment yet as well, right? And I'm sure that's been tested on animals too. I'm just saying any of the things that people try to point out against the vaccine, that things they don't like, are also true of these like experimental treatments, especially one that's for livestock. It's like, come on, why don't you just take the human vaccine that's already gone through phase 3 clinical trials, imminent FDA approval, rather than taking a something meant for a pig? It makes no sense. Anyway, hey Parth, I'm not a foreign policy expert, but I'll go on record. I mean, before our channel ever started, obviously, I was always of the position like, why the hell are we in Afghanistan? It was an unpopular opinion to have, like, what, 15, 20 years ago or what have you. So I've always been of the opinion, let's get the hell out of there. Why are we spending billions? And I've heard now over $1 trillion in Afghanistan, all for nothing. Imagine if we invested 1.5 or $2 trillion here in the United States, what change we could have done. If assuming the money went to, like, you know, projects that really needed addressing, like homelessness, you know, things like that, infrastructure, rather than tax cuts for the super wealthy. Anyway, my point is, yeah, we should have never been there. I think the pullout was not planned as well as it could be, obviously. And that's super unfortunate and a bit of embarrassment. But we should have never been there in the first place. Uncle Walt, yeah, probably so. I heard everyone shall be after the 8-month mark for them, Uncle Walt. That's what I read yesterday. Yes, GL, that's what I read too. So that's why I'm not even, like, you know, worrying too much about that for myself right now. Hey, Peter, so what are you doing in Canada? Voting for the Animal Protection Party because they're the only party standing up for animals. I'm actually talking about the root cause of zoonotic diseases and the number one source of greenhouse gas emissions. So yeah, make a stand there. You know, just, you know, let your government know that the issues that are important to you need to be addressed, and hopefully whoever wins won't be totally horrible. You know. Yeah, I'm with you, Peter. Yeah, they're not talking about it here either. Nope, it's just like, and they don't even talk about the number one source of greenhouse gas emissions worldwide either. So it's no surprise, you know, we're really, things don't look good for humans' future, huh? Hey, Johnny, hey, thanks for the super chat tip. I'm really bummed to hear that you and your wife and her nephew caught COVID a few weeks ago. I personally never had it at the gym and martial arts practice. She also says, hello, oh, how's your wife and nephew doing? Oh man, that really sucks. I hope they're doing okay. Hopefully you guys are just having like mild symptoms or no symptoms. Hopefully, let me know, Johnny. And again, thanks so much for the super chat tip there. You didn't have to do that, Johnny. That's really just nice and kind of you. Generous, that's the word I was looking for. Parth, I've never been to Colorado before. Yeah, how is married life going there, Johnny? You already got married, right? Is that right? I can't remember. Did you actually get married already? Let's see. Did I see race lever pop on here? Remember when asymptomatic just meant healthy? Asymptomatic, I think, just means, you know, not showing any symptoms. I guess you could interpret that as healthy. I'm not trying to disagree. I just thought that's the textbook definition of asymptomatic. But yeah, it could mean you're healthy. You know, unfortunately, you're healthy as far as symptoms goes, but as far as like being able to spread to others, you're not healthy in that sense. So it depends how you define healthy, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, Peter, I understand the Animal Protection Party probably ain't gonna get like more than like a fraction of a percent of the votes, probably, huh? But you know, take a stand, right? Just hope someone horrible doesn't win, though. You know. Anyway, how often do I incorporate junk food, Anthony? Good question. Incorporate. It depends what you consider junk food. Like let me think. You know, It depends what you consider junk food. Tonight, if I get enough tips, I may get myself a vegan pizza. If you can, some might consider that junk food. I'm sure every raw vegan will think it's horrible and gonna like take a year off my life or something like that. But it's a pretty healthy vegan pizza. There's like no vegan cheese or anything like that on it. But yeah, I'll have, I don't have like processed stuff like every day, but I'm not afraid to have it. It's just, the vast majority of the foods I eat are not processed foods or just lightly processed. Hey, I just got another tip there. Let me see. I must have missed it. What did I miss here? Oh, Sierra. Thanks so much, Sarah. I guess you got us a little closer to a pizza for tonight. Your husband and you love our content. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sierra. How did I miss that? Huh. Anyway, well, thanks. I thought I heard a ding in my headphones. I guess maybe I need to crank my headphones up a little bit here. Let me do that. Thanks. I appreciate that. You appreciate what we're doing. Now, the other night, Angie and I were at Gracias Madre on Taco Tuesday, actually. And towards the end of our night there, this is they're about to close. Someone walked up to us from across the restaurant, and she said, the same kind of thing, that she enjoys our content, helped her to go vegan, and I like that. I not that I want the attention and praise. I just like to know what I'm doing means something. It means something to people. It helps them, rather than just like speaking out onto the vast internet into a void and no one's listening or it's not making a difference. So thank you for letting me know that what we're doing here is worthwhile. I chose a worthwhile path in life to go on social media and talk about veganism. So thanks so much. Hey, Peter, thanks for getting us a little bit closer to that pizza for tonight too. Feeling pretty full right now. I had a bunch of, talking about processed food, I had for lunch. I made some pasta, really healthy. I think it was a whole wheat pasta with some meatballs from Trader Joe's. I guess that could be the junk food there. And just a really healthy sauce, just like basically tomatoes and pretty much like nothing else in there. Just really minimal sauce, a few ingredients. So I'm feeling pretty full from that. But I'm sure by the time this is done, I'll be ready for a pizza if you guys kick it up. So that's cool. Race, pineapple on pizza. No, the pizza we get doesn't even have any pineapple. I don't even think they have pineapple at Fourth Horseman anyway. So that's it. I'm with you, Race. I'm not a big fan about pineapple on pizza. However, I thought the pizza we got on Maui a few years back when we went for Angie's birthday had some pineapple on it. And I remember that was like the best pizza of my life. So let's see. What was that, Johnny? I want to see what happened there. Ryan, you didn't catch it. That's what I thought. I said just your wife and nephew. It's just her and her nephew that caught it. She's doing fine and just lost smell, and that's it. See, that's kind of scary though, to lose your smell. I'm glad that's it, but I've read that's it's a neurological thing. It's like the virus attacking your sensory apparatus, which is part of your neurological system. So that's kind of scary. But I hope she's doing better. I hope she doesn't get any worse than that. I hope she's fine now. Is she fine now? I hope that's what's going on. Hey, I saw a Jamit. Thanks, Super Jamit. I always know your name there, even though I don't know what language is that. By the way, I'm just kind of curious. But I always know it's you when I see your name there, Jamit. So could I please give some brutally honest feedback on the following track? It's a work in progress. Uploaded yesterday. Oh wow, I don't know if I have the ability to hit that. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, I can't even copy and paste that. Huh. Let me see if I can get your... Okay. Huh. Damn. I can't click that, Johnny. I'm Jamit. I'm sorry. I can't even click that. We'll find another way for you to send me the link, okay? So don't worry about that. I'll check it out. I didn't even know you made... I think I do remember now that you made music. But yeah, I don't know if I can check it out right now in real time, Jamit. But I will definitely. I'll find a way. If I have to type in the URL, I will. It's really just, it's youtube.com/swatch, and just a short string I'll have to type in manually. I'll do it. I want to check out your stuff. So I'll just remember it happened. I just got it right there. I'll have your comment there even after the stream is over. Let's see, Johnny. Her nephew got tested because he was pretty sick. She was around him a lot, so she got tested. Oh, wow. Well, how old's your nephew there? Because I heard, yeah, what's going around now, the Delta variant is more just is more able to penetrate through the defenses that young people had before. Let's see, JL, you got promoted to moderator on another vegan channel. Any tips? Peter, Uncle Walter, Racelover. Well, Racelover is our most longest tenured moderator here, so if Race has any tips. But yeah, if Uncle Walter or Peter have some too. I'll tell you my tips, JL. Since I'm not a moderator, but what I think helps me the most is just have moderators keep the discussion cool. Make sure there's no trolls or people are answering questions that I'm not getting to, stuff like that, or provide some humor like Race Lever does too. But really, it's to keep the comments cool. I don't want some people running amok saying a bunch of nonsense. I hope moderators can either give someone, if they're not being too horrible, a firm warning. If that doesn't work, time them out. And if that doesn't work, just block them, because moderators have the power to do that. YouTube gives them the ability to do that. So that's my tips. Just keep the comments under control so that we all, me, the host, and you guys in the audience can have a great fun experience without some ass hat just running amok. And help promote the channel. I guess that's cool too, but I'm not really thinking about that. Hide rude comments, hide offensive comments. People that are being hateful to me, the host, hateful in general. Say something that's like, racist, homophobic, sexist, stuff like that. Just get rid of them. They're not. The reason why is they're not going to come back and say something cool after that. Once someone exposes themselves as full of hate, they're just not a useful person, and we don't need them around here. But that's how I run things. Maybe other hosts are different, but I have zero tolerance for hate. Well, Peter. Yeah, I know you're not going to the UK camp out. You said you'd have to quarantine. Yeah, it sounds like this is not a good year to do that anyway, Peter. I'm sorry about that. I knew you were really looking forward to that, and it looked like it was, going to be feasible. But now with like quarantines again, you said you have to like quarantine for like 2 weeks before you could even go travel to the camp out. So sorry to hear that, Peter. Hopefully next year, like on a personal note here, Angie's been really bummed. She found out that the BTS tickets, there were floor seats. So we had really nice seats that we bought for a show that was supposed to have happened last year, 2020, in April or May, got canceled or postponed. So we've been patiently waiting for rescheduled dates, and we just found out yesterday it's gone. The show is completely canceled. Nothing at all. So she's been really bummed about that. So I can relate the sense of, I'm bummed too. She's like 10 times more bummed. But anyway, yeah, things are weird right now as far as like being able to plan things. So with John, your wife's nephew is 9. Your wife is 22 years old. Wow. So 9 years old, and he was pretty decently ill. Wow. So that's what I'm talking about. Be careful now, especially guys out there in Florida. Yeah, there'll be a refund issued for the tickets. Yeah, she's really bummed. I'm trying to make her like see the bright side. I mean, I said, let's turn lemons into lemonade, when life gives you lemons kind of thing. I said, well, at least now we'll have almost the same amount as if we were to buy the Southern California Disneyland annual passes, for the Southern California residents. It's pretty limited, but it works for us. You can't go at all in the summer, which is fine with me. I don't like going when there's a bunch of people there. I don't like going when it's like 95 degrees, 100 degrees. So it's good for people like us, like to go on Tuesdays and Wednesdays in the off season. So we'll probably just turn the refund, the BTS ticket refund, I'm thinking, into the SoCal Disneyland resident passes. So at least it'll be something we can get out of it, something positive. And go there and eat all the great vegan food. Peter, they're going to treat it just like the seasonal flu. How is that? What does that mean, Peter? Mean like, like do what Florida's doing or something else? Because that's kind of what Florida is doing. Let's see. Unhealthy for social creatures not to socialize. Well, that's what it's like during, like, at least us here, like when, like the first month or two of lockdown last year. But yeah, we've been socializing. I'm seeing, in fact, we're going to go out tomorrow night, go to my favorite vegan restaurant with some of our friends who I haven't seen on here tonight. But if you're on, Brandon, yeah, I just made the reservation for us. So we're going to go, we're going to socialize and have a good time. Hey, Lisa, speaking of Disneyland, you just came in. Did you say you're getting the magic key? It will be so awesome. Yeah, we're probably going to get the magic key for sure now. Before I was kind of on the fence, but now that we got a refund for canceled floor seats to what would have been a BTS concert at the Rose Bowl that was canceled last year, postponed, and finally they're just going to refund it. So I said, yeah, Angie, just turn that into the magic key pass for the Southern California residents. Like I said, it's perfect for us. We don't like going in the summer anyway. I hate Saturdays, too crowded. So I'm the perfect kind of person who can, make some flexible, time to go on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, especially in the off season. So yeah, I think that'll be cool. Is Magic Key Extra? That's the fancy one. We're getting the Imagine Key. Is that what it's called? The cheap one, the SoCal residents one. I think the Magic Key is like $1,300 or $1,400 or something like that for one. So I'd be like, $2,500 for the both of us. What's cool about that is they include parking, which is like $25. But we find ways to like minimize parking. We'll go to like downtown Disney and get some like a snack there, and they'll like validate parking for a few hours. Anyway, Disney sells $20 meth and they sell $25 parking though. What's the name of the restaurant? Now, I was going to say that, but I don't want to give the name of the restaurant in case someone calls to like change my reservation or something like that. Not to say you would or anything like that. I'll tell you guys next time. I just don't want anyone to like interfere with my you know how haters are. You heard about how you guys told me how like Vegan Zombie, some idiot was delivering meat lovers pizzas to his home address. So people will F with you, not you guys, but if the information gets out there, someone can like do something not cool with it. So yeah, we're gonna go to one of my favorite vegan restaurants with some friends who have a YouTube and a social media presence. We haven't really hung out with them for like a year, so we're like, they came out and hung out with us on our porch last summer. We were chilling here. I think it was around my birthday last year. Anyway, we're gonna go out and have a real meal together and at one of my favorite vegan restaurants. Let's see what that race lever. You got the magic key. I know you're joking, right? If I can unlock it once, I can unlock it twice. What day is my day off? Asked Uncle Walt. It's hard to say because I'm doing stuff pretty much every day. It's really hard to say what day is my day off and exactly when am I working and when am I not working. Sometimes it's hard to say. Am I doing real life things or am I doing work things? And maybe they're one and the same. I guess it's kind of when you kind of do your own thing, entrepreneur, whatever they call it. You're kind of always working, sort of. Okay, Magic Key, thanks, Lisa, are the equivalents for all the annual passes. Yeah, we're getting the Imagine Key, the least expensive, the one that's only available to Southern California residents. I told you, it's really limited. There's all these blackout dates. There's no weekend days whatsoever on that pass. So I told you, that's totally cool, I'd make videos on weekends when everyone's out at Disneyland and partying. I'll stay home and work, and I'll go out on a magical Tuesday. That's like my favorite day of the week, guys. I love Tuesdays, and I don't like summers. I was telling Angie, so for me, my favorite time of the year is like Tuesdays in the autumn. Autumn's my favorite season. Tuesday is my favorite day. That's when I feel alive, like October Tuesdays. Let's see, Race, you're not going out with Sarah anymore? I thought you guys started an online romance during our live stream on Sunday. Is that over? There's Sarah. Is that over already? I was hoping it would turn into something. Yeah, sort of, Peter. Yeah, there are ups and downs. There's no one perfect working category, like working 9 to 5, working for someone else, working for yourself. There are other pluses and minuses of all those, so I take the good with the bad with doing your own thing. Is Tracy the vegan here? Did I see Tracy? Let me look for Tracy the vegan. Someone said Tracy the vegan. Is Tracy here? Let me know if Tracy. I just scrolled up. I didn't see Tracy. Maybe I need to make Tracy a moderator again because we changed her she changed her YouTube account over to a different one. Yeah, I think Lisa will get our money's worth out of the lower tier annual pass. I think so too. We don't have to go like what was it, like not too many times, like 4 times or something like that, 3.5 times. I don't know. So we'll definitely go more than that, unless the reservation system that they have in place is totally messed up. But yeah, it's fun, guys. If you've never been to Disneyland in recent times, as happiest vegan on earth, Lisa will tell you, it's like a vegan festival. There's so many great vegan options. I mean, I don't think anything there is earth-shattering. Yeah, the vegan restaurant I'm going to tomorrow is like way better than anything at Disneyland. That pizza that we might get tonight, if you guys give us enough super chat tips, is better than anything at Disneyland. That being said, they have really good stuff there. It's really good. It's just not as good as like, a dedicated independent restaurant, in my opinion. Hey, there's Tracy. Yeah, Tracy's still a mod. I remember we fixed that once she switched over to this account of hers to make her a mod with this Tracy the Vegan account. Yes, Tracy's still a mod. Race is a 65-year-old orthodontist? Are you, Race? Are you a 65-year-old orthodontist? I'm just curious. Oh, because you got asked out by a 65-year-old orthodontist. So maybe we're starting to learn a little bit more about Race. I had no idea. I knew he was a male, but I had no idea what kind of profession nor his age. So I'd buy that 65-year-old orthodontist. Let us know, Race, if that's what you are. That's cool. Hey, Vegan Metalhead, what's up? Let's see. I see more long timers coming on now, guys. Thanks for joining. Good to see everyone here on this Friday night. That sounds good, Cactus. Awesome. Yeah, Peter. I didn't know if it was complete lockdown in Australia and New Zealand, but I thought it was pretty hardcore, huh? Like more hardcore than we have here. And one reason I saw is that they're like months behind us here in the United States as far as like the vaccine rollout. I was seeing like friends on Facebook. I have been seeing. Sorry, there's my little lunch burp there. I've been seeing Australian friends showing, hey, I just got the first vaccination shot like that. Like, wow, man, that was like April for me or something like that. So yeah, I guess they have fewer tools other than just shutting it all down. I say jam it where you're at. Unless there's an update, South Australia is not. Okay, so it's not all of Australia. I thought it was just like some of the cities there, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't been reading too much about Australia lately. Let's see, bro scientists, come to Disney World. The entire Orlando area sucks, guys. I honestly, bro scientists, after what I've been seeing with Governor DeSantis, I have no desire to travel to Florida anytime soon. Now, I'm not trying to make a political statement. I'm just talking as a human who values his life. I just seen a governor who seems to like I've never seen him really go on and talk about like showing compassion for all the people that are hospitalized. I tell you, 1,400 people died this last week. I mean, I haven't seen him just like, I've just seen him just kind of like defend his position and not show any compassion. Again, I'm not taking a political stance. I'm apolitical when it comes to, politics. I consider myself an independent thinker. I don't align with any party. I'm just saying what I see there. It kind of scares me. I don't know if I want to go there at least anytime soon right now. I'm a vaxxer? I tell you, I'm ambivalent. I've had my vaccinations for like measles and rubella and all that other stuff when I was younger, and I'm doing fine. And yeah, I took a product that was completely free of animal products to, it didn't give me any 5G bats or anything growing into me or anything like that. No microchips, what's wrong with that? Why am I a bad person that during a pandemic I decided to do with pretty much every vegan medical doctor I know recommended to do? So if I'm an asshole, so is like Dr. Garth Davis and Danielle Bellardo and Dr. Avi and list goes on and on there. So I'm a bad person. Yeah, I did. I tried the magnetic test the other week. Angie brought me a magnet. Did you guys see me do that? I did the magnetic test, and we couldn't get. It's a refrigerator magnet. I think we took it back. Yeah, it's not in this room anymore. Sticks to the refrigerator just fine, and sticks to the microphone pretty well too. But it wouldn't stick to me. Dr. Garth Davis. Hey, don't get all hot about Dr. Garth Davis. He's around my age, and I don't know. I'll take him on in a beefcake contest. I'm just joking. I'm only an a-hole for putting down Elon Musk. Elon's a complicated dude. I still don't think he is doing the brain thing. The brain implant thing to better the sick people that would benefit from it. That's just the marketing. That's the PR. If you buy that, you bought his marketing. He's doing that, but he's doing crap that billionaires do. Instead of, he's trying to go to outer space like the other billionaires, but in addition to that, he wants to have his brain be as powerful as any supercomputer or something like that, which is, I don't know, sounds like a billionaire fantasy. Okay, Raph, now, if you think that, the 1,400 odd people that died in Florida this week is all fake, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not here to convince you about that. So, yeah, that's cool. Johnny Bravo, is he still here? His niece, his 9-year-old niece, has COVID and is ill. So if you're saying that's fake, go look at his nephew and tell the nephew, hey, what you have right now is fake. I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, yeah, I'm just going to expect my opinion. That's what I'm saying. I'm not calling like race lover. We're very different when it comes to that. I've never said race lover, you're a jerk, you're a bad person, blah, blah, blah. So please don't get all high and mighty and say I'm a bad person. I didn't call you out, Raphael, for being an asshole, or I know you didn't call me one, but I'm just saying, have respect. If you can't do that, go. That's what I'm saying. Just be cool. Okay, so Michael is a longtime viewer. I've seen Michael Superbacker here for years, and he was in the hospital with COVID in the spring. It wasn't fun. So is Raphael saying that Michael is lying? He's just making stuff up. Johnny Bravo, whose wife and nephew have tested positive. A 9-year-old nephew is sick. And so Raphael is saying Johnny Bravo and his 9-year-old nephew are liars. It's fake, right? So this is what I'm saying, the ridiculousness of people saying it's fake. It's just completely, it's just stupid. It's just not even stupid. It's just wrong because people have it. People we know here have been hospitalized. The mayor of my city here, Long Beach, he lost his mother, who was a healthcare worker in one of the local hospitals here. She died. She contracted COVID. This was like a year ago, before there were any vaccines or anything, when there was not enough PPE to go around. She got COVID pretty quick. She died, passed it on to her husband, our mayor's stepfather, and he passed away too. So within a month, our mayor has no real parents anymore left. So it's really insulting. If you see me getting a little angry right now, it's because it's insulting to people I know who have been hospitalized, people who have lost loved ones, and to say it's fake, I don't even know how to respond to that. I really don't, and I'm not going to anymore. Yeah, Peter, he said Raw Vegan Rising, that's his name. He said he can cure every known disease to man with raw food, anything, anything whatsoever. You're born with some kind of heart condition, born with type 1 diabetes, whatever, anything, whatever, any disease known to man, rubella, measles, mumps, chickenpox. You can cure every last thing with a raw vegan diet. That's just complete nuts. Uncle Walt, how many people in the U.S. die from the common cold each year? I don't know, but I know typically tens of thousands will die from the flu. I think it goes as low as like 20, 30,000 up to like 50, 60,000. Never like, over 500,000 from a regular flu. Okay, Johnny, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's your wife's nephew. I know that. I don't know why I misspoke that. I was just thinking it's like your nephew now, right? Because you're married to her, right? So it's your nephew. That's what I mean. Angie's nephews, I consider they're my nephews too on her side of the family. I just call them my nieces and nephews, even though there's no blood relative thing going on there. Hey, Sage. Well, thank you so much for your very generous super chat tip there. Much appreciated. Are we hearing anything? There should be a sound when that comes through. I'm not hearing anything tonight. You should have heard like a yeah or something like that. Let me know if anyone heard the oh yeah, because I didn't hear that. But Friday vegan vibes. Take care. Thanks, Sage. You don't even have a question. Cool. I mean, thank you so much. The sounds haven't worked. You know, I think I know what's wrong with the sounds, guys. I need to do something. Remember I told you I have this weird workaround and I forgot to where is it? I forgot to turn it on, my workaround. My bad. I had it on earlier when I was testing. Let me do a test right now. You'll probably hear something now. First. You hear?
This is a test donation for $66.
Okay, you probably heard that test donation for $66. No one gave me that, but that's the workaround I got to do. I got to turn this weird test thing on. Oh, Jamie, you did a second one too? Okay, Jamit, thanks. I didn't hear. See, my bad. I forgot to turn my little workaround thing on. Yeah, you sent me a second URL for your song, so I'll check it out later. That's so much easier to type in, Jamit. So I will check out your song, and on the next live stream, you can ask, and I will give you my. You said brutally honest opinion there. Okay, I will. I will, Jamit. Let me know, how far along is the song? I need to know that. Do you consider this to be like a rough mix, a working mix? Is it a final mix? Like, like 99% of the decisions are in there, you think? Just kind of let me know so I know what I'm listening to. Am I listening to a demo, or am I listening to something that would be like, a track that would go on an album if you're putting it together? So let me know where it lies in that continuum, and that'll help me out better, because I might be listening to production things that you're going to iron out as you work on it more. So let me know, because I have a real keen ear for production, good things or bad things. So if it's not ready yet, I'll keep that in mind. So let me know, Jamit. Let's see, Lulu's mom, you did an Angie 10 days only. What is an Angie 10 days? Is Angie on right now? Let me see. As I was rambling right there. How come I can't get over to the chat? There's my mouse. Okay. Let's see. Did Angie pop on? Okay, 10 days. Yeah. Yeah, okay, you're talking about what happened on COVID. Yeah, that's one of the things, one of the symptoms that can happen. So I'm glad you got it back after 10 days. So I tell you, when I first heard that, I was concerned. When I heard that people were getting that, then the more I read about it, I tell you, it's affecting your neurological system, your brain in essence, which is scary. You usually don't have like a cold or flu, attacking parts of organs like the brain. Okay, thanks, Lulu's mom. All right, I see it all now. Let's see, Roku, Lulu's mom, 50 years old, got it, had a high fever that kicked in under 24 hours. Praise my healthy diet.
Could you try again?
Hey, why is Siri talking to me? What a weirdo. Okay, Johnny, your wife had the virus for about a week, meaning she was like feeling really bad, or like felt it for a week. She probably had it longer than that. Yeah, Michael, apple season's kind of around the corner too. I know. Right now, any apples we get at our farmer's market are ones that have been like refrigerated for many, many months. Yeah, and talking about, what Angie said there, how weird must it be to like eat? How is your appetite affected if you really can't smell or smell or taste anything, or hear? That'd be weird if you can smell, taste, or hear. Wow. Don't hope it doesn't get to ever that point. Let's put that, Johnny, at least from the time she had gotten tested till she tested negative. Okay, I see what you're saying there. Let's see, gel. So your side effects from the third dose were worse than the first shot, but less than the second. Huh. Okay, I really didn't feel much. I mean, yeah, the second shot I didn't really feel anything. The first shot I felt maybe a little warm at night the next night or something like that for like an hour or two. It was really minimal, you know. Hey, Kelvin from Perth, Australia. How's it going there? Hey, let us know. Kelvin, are you guys in Perth locked down right now? We were talking about Australia a while ago, how you guys are like, you know, really taking it seriously what's going on right now with you know, locking down. Let us know if that's what's going on with you. Let's see, Uncle Walt. I know someone that can't taste anything, not from COVID, though. So what's that like for that person, Uncle Walt? Is that, do you know? Is it hard for them to eat? Like, or are they just gotten used to it? That must be weird to not really be able to taste the flavors in food. Okay, Roku, let me know if going raw cures that. I've never heard of that, but give it a shot. Yeah, astigmatism. Yeah, I mean, I went raw for 9 months, and my vision didn't improve. It either stayed the same or got a little worse. But yeah, I don't know how long you'd have to be raw for your vision to improve. In fact, I know long-term raw foodists, like 10-year plus ones, and they still wear glasses. So there's some reason to disprove what that guy was saying, that raw vegan diet cures every disease known to man. All right, Angie, I'll see you in a little bit here. We're right on that verge of pizza amounts for tonight, Angie. So yeah, we can ponder that. I guess I can look on the app later and see if they have that special pizza. If not the regular one, the Alchemy's is fine too. Let's see. So Kelvin in Perth says Perth no COVID, but Sydney. Okay, okay. So Perth is not on lockdown right now. Just kind of curious what's going on. Yeah, me too, Tracy. I'm a little bit more. I should be. I've been kind of slacking, but yeah, remember those Healthy Cell squirt gels? I've been taking them all since like last year. When they have all the vitamins and minerals vegans should be thinking about, and I say it has vitamin D, so that's one reason why I've been taking. In fact, they just got in touch with me again. They sent me some new reformulated version of Healthy Cells. So I'm going to go check it out. Maybe I'll check it out when I'm done here, see what it's like. And if it's cool, I'll share it with you guys on a vlog coming up. Yeah, sir, you're right. I forgot. We got the generous $20 super chat tip there from Sage. So yeah, our pizza's covered already. What was I thinking? I totally forgot about that last one. So yeah, we're good. Thanks for reminding me there. Yeah, we are good, Angie. We are going to have pizza tonight. But yeah, there's studies, like credible studies, showing that vitamin D helps with immunity, as Uncle Walt says. Or is it like completely protective? No, nothing is. But they found there's a correlation, a link between vitamin D levels and immunity, ability to fight it off, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not trying to be a snake oil salesman, but yeah, now's a good time to not be low in vitamin D. Making out is good for immunity. Yeah, as long as that person's not infective, yeah, that's probably not a bad thing. Oh, Miss Vegan, yeah, you made the little pizza icons there. Already getting me hungry, even though I shouldn't be. Yeah, last night, speaking of the fires here, yeah, we noticed, like, gee, why does the sky look so red? Because none of the fires are around here, really. They're more in the northern part of California. But yeah, I guess the wind direction changed. So we had a strangely red sunset last night. Peter, I still got to try the Good Butcher stuff. I keep looking for them. I guess they're expanding, and I'll encounter them soon. Poor Tracy. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, you guys are getting some bad smoke up there. You guys are way, way closer to the mountains and the fires, and it must be horrible to breathe that stuff in, like every day, basically. Remember I was telling you earlier, I was thinking about moving to Northern California, maybe to like Sonoma County or something like that. Now I'm thinking, I think no, now because they've had all those horrible fires there. I remember how Dr. McDougal's house burned down a couple years ago in one of the fires. It's just too crazy now, I think, to live in Northern California. Not to say that's where Tracy lives, but she's south of that. But I wanted to live in like maybe wine country. But now it's just too if you're not in the the hardcore burn danger areas, you're in areas that are really close to that. It's just gonna make summers gross breathing and all that stuff. So I think climate change screwed up my possible dream of retiring in Northern California. So yeah, Johnny, it wasn't always like always on fire in the summer times, and it wasn't always like that. It just started in the 20 around somewhere around 2015 or so, became like a regular annual thing, and now every year it's a regular annual thing, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Like last year was our worst fires. This year, now even worse fires. So it's sad. Being a vegan activist, one of the main reasons why I'm doing it, besides the animals, is to help fight climate change. To see it's already here. I already, places I thought I'd be able to move to don't seem like good ideas anymore. So I don't know what to do. Bro scientist, I saw that YouTube held up your comment there. I'm just gonna hide it. It's funny, but I'm just gonna leave it there because it's kind of extreme. But I know you're being kind of like facetious there. Global climate change is fake? Is someone saying that now too? Yeah, you can deny anything. You can deny anything. I mean, there's more proof now than ever before. I mean, why every year? I guess, I don't know if all you guys follow the news. Not only is California on fire every year, but every year now for the past, I forgot how many summers now, Siberia and Russia. Siberia is on fire. They have the biggest, I heard their fires, the fires in Siberia are larger than the rest of the world's fires combined. I mean, why is this happening all of a sudden? And in Australia, remember like a year ago in Australia, the crazy fires they had there? Why is this happening now all of a sudden? Is it random? No. Yeah, George, we're destroying the planet and we're not doing enough about it. We're not taking, you hear things like companies that pledge to be carbon neutral by 2050 or something. Like 2050, that's like another generation. I mean, what are you waiting for? I mean, we're not going to have a habitable planet in 2050 if you keep doing nothing like this. Yeah, people start the fires. Yeah, it's true. Not all of them. Some of them are caused by lightning. Like that's what's happened to a lot of fires here in California. What the root problem is that there's not enough moisture as compared to the past. We're in a drought, so the trees, the brush are way drier than normal, so they catch fire easier. Be it a human doing something unintentional, like one of the big fires last year was caused by a gender reveal party. They shoot some crap up in the air, like some fireworks in a dry area, and it starts a fire and people died, So yeah, some of them are caused by humans. A lot of them are caused by thunderstorms that flow up from the monsoonal moisture from Gulf of Mexico here, Arizona. They drift into Northern California and they spark dry brush. So some of these thunderstorms are not even associated with rain. They just spark thunder and lightning and ignite trees. So but the problem is stuff's dry right now, way drier than normal because we're not getting enough rain. Hey, Groovy Lisa, what is up? Yeah, dried out plant growth, Uncle Walt. That's as simple as that. Dried out plant growth. You're right, Tracy. And a lot of the fires, some this year and some from previous years, are caused by the big utility company in Northern California. In fact, they, during peak danger times, will just shut off their power to millions of residents because they don't want to get blamed again for some of their equipment, downed lines or what have you, starting fires. So the thing is, though, yeah, if the brush and trees weren't so dry, it wouldn't be as just explosive of a situation as it is now. Hey, Michael Jackson, how's it going, Michael Jackson? Yeah, I thought you guys get tornadoes down there, huh, Johnny? And hurricanes. I thought more hurricanes than tornadoes, but really, they have the highest rate of tornadoes, huh? VLAM, what do you mean you donate to humanitarian causes? You can donate to like, to help fight like poverty and stuff like that, and racism and hate, you can donate. I've donated to groups like that, and you could donate to animal causes too, like Mercy for Animals, which some of our proceeds have gone to before. Sail Ranch Sanctuary. Yeah, I think, there's nothing saying that you have to have all your charity just go to one particular cause. So I don't think that makes you a speciesist. That's my opinion. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, it goes way beyond plastic straws. Plastic straws are not great, but if you look at their contribution to destroying the earth compared to, say, like greenhouse gas emissions and methane, it's pretty much nil. But yeah, plastic straws suck, they pollute, but that's not what's going to destroy our planet first. There's something else that's going to destroy our planet before plastic pollution, which does suck. Being someone who lives by the ocean, and I'm passionate about environmental ocean causes, and I know what plastic pollution does firsthand. We have a lot of plastic pollution here in Southern California. Boycott Ben and Jerry's ice cream? Why is that? Wee Wheelie, vegan and take no supplements. What are you deficient in? Hey, I can't tell you. Go to your doctor, get a blood test. Make sure you ask them. Tell them you're vegan and you want to make sure you're not deficient in vitamins B12 and D and iron. So get those measured. So I would get those checked out. For all you know, you might not be deficient in anything. I took 0 supplements as a vegan for my first 5 years as a vegan, and everything was fine, B12 included. Probably because I had a lot of B12 already. It doesn't deplete overnight from how I understand it works. Depletion of B12 works. But anyway, get a test, and my recommendation is just take a B12 supplement and don't even worry about it. And you might need to take vitamin D as well, depending on how much sunlight you get, what your skin color is, how much sun exposure you get. A lot of variables as far as vitamin D goes. Yeah, race liver. Like I say, yeah, perhaps deficient in absolutely nothing is, as my first 5 years as a vegan, taking no supplements, I was in that group too. It's possible, but that was kind of irresponsible of me in some way. But I was responsible in that I was getting my blood tested, so I wasn't doing it like blindly. I knew what I was doing, and I figured out after a while, just take a B12 supplement. It's pretty cheap, non-toxic, got nothing to lose. Yeah, Moroku, I'm with you. After a while, my B12 got so high, I was like in the top 1 percentile. I kind of like backed down on the B12 supplementation too. Wow, Sage. Wow, thank you so much for another generous super chat tip there, man. You alone, Sage, have bought our pizza for night. So thank you. I'm excited to have pizza again. Pizza Fridays. I love it. I love my job here. Anyway, it's not really a job, but I don't know what to call this. Thank you, Sage. There's the all right. Aha, I knew something was missing. That's why I didn't see it the first time. But wait, so you went vegan July 4th of last year. So a little bit over a year ago. One of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm happier and healthier as a result. I've said that many times too. Burying Angie and going vegan, probably the 2 best decisions I made in my life. And yeah, I'm pretty much happier than ever. As I said, I hate people making stupid videos about me. They're just lying and slandering and making crap up so they can get clicks and money to make a living off slandering me. Other than that, I'm pretty happy being vegan. And as my blood tests show, yeah, I'm healthier than ever too. My blood tests in my 50s are much better than my blood tests from the age 30. How often does that happen? Usually your blood tests get worse. You get less healthy as you age, but me, like 20 years later, doing better. So I'm glad you're feeling great too, Sage. Keep it up. Yeah, True Independence Day, Race. Good way to look at it. True independence from animal cruelty. Let's see. Yeah, iodine. Yeah, some people supplement iodine. I've never really got that tested. But I said I'll try to have some ocean products like seaweed stuff, dulse, things from the ocean. That supposedly, is a good source of iodine. I'm not a medical doctor, nutritionist, but I've never got tested for iodine. Oh, okay, Uncle Walt. Yeah, an iodine tincture. Yeah, that might not be a bad thing. Yeah, dulse flakes, Sarah. Yeah, I just love all manner of dulse. The one and only thanks. I think, I don't know, partly maybe veganism helps, me as I'm aging. probably have some decent genetics too. It's a bunch of stuff, and lifestyle things too. You know, I try to live as much as I can, you know, like a minimal stressful life. But you know, things get stressful. Obviously, you know, I don't have to describe what's been happening for the past year and a half. You know, my mom's had heart surgery too, basically last month. So yeah, things get stressful. But as much as I can, and within my control, try to live, you know, kind of chill. Dennis, our mods are timing you out. I don't know, Dennis. What are you saying here? Why don't you say it to me? Let me know if you have a question, Dennis. Dennis Flat Earth Stuff. This is not a Flat Earth podcast or live stream, so we're going to talk about something vegan related. I'm all happy to. Makes no sense. Jealous. What is Dennis? What are you going on? Dennis, I'm right here. What do you want to talk about, bro? Just throw it out at me here. I must have missed you before, but I'll take a look. Try to keep an eye on your questions here. Okay, I don't know what's going on. So Ben & Jerry's isn't selling in Israel anymore? I don't know anything about that. That's news to me. You can't get anyway, so don't. Free speech, right? We vegan. I'm not sure. What is the issue here? How come I have two Flat Earth Stuff people here? So if you have a question, Flat Earth Stuff, just ask me. I'm not sure. I can't tell if you're trolling or not. So if you have an honest question, ask away. And if I miss it, hopefully one of my several moderators will inform me of Flat Earth Stuff's question, and we'll deal with your question there, okay? So don't worry about the mods. The mods will either direct your question to me or I'll see it yourself. Plant-based powered, a supplement line. That'd be kind of weird. I was collaborating with that O3 Smoothies company to make a smoothie, a happy, healthy, vegan flavored smoothie. We have the artwork and everything. In fact, I have a bottle I could show you guys. It's in the fridge, but they never came out with it. I don't know. I should follow up to see if they, you know, what happened. Maybe they moved on. They don't like us anymore. I'm not sure. Okay, Flat Stuff Earth. He's leaving anyway, so we never got a question there. Oh, here. Let me show them. You heard me talking.
Disappointed they couldn't use our face.
See, can you see this here? Happy, healthy, vegan. Remember O3 Smoothies? I showed this most infamously on the Miley Cyrus video when she was talking about how she couldn't get any, you know, omega-3 fatty acids, especially in the form of DHA. Straight from algae. Anyway, this is the O3 Smoothies. They made this test product for us. Let's see if you can see it here. It's like a guitar right here, you know, our logo. I thought they were ready to launch it. They never came out with it. Let me take a little squirt of this stuff.
Why not? I just got your bananas and toothpaste has been secured.
All right, guys. I'm totally. Ooh, it tastes like the ocean.
Oh,
no, there's squirt of
it's
this.
like vanilla with seaweed flavor.
Yeah, it's like vanilla and seaweed flavor. It tastes kind of funky, but I like it. So anyway, O3 Smoothies, if you're watching, hey, let's get back on this. Let's put this out, you know? Let's put this product out. It's all made. I like the taste. What happened to you guys? I'll have to send you an email and put it back in the fridge. Thanks.
I just happened to hear you saying it.
So that's it. Yeah, we really collaborated with them on this product that never came out. In fact, I'm going to show them. I did it about 1 hour, a little past the 1 hour mark. Yeah, it tastes like the ocean, Race. It tastes like seaweed and vanilla. Seriously, that's exactly what, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. It just tastes like if you mix some seaweed and vanilla together, that's exactly what it tastes like. So anyway, I'm full of DHA right now, so when people say, oh, like Miley, oh, I had to quit being vegan because I wanted to get algae and DHA. Like, yeah, you don't have to eat a freaking fish, Miley Cyrus. How dumb are you? If you're really a vegan, why wouldn't you look for like algae on its own or a product like this? You know, some people say, oh, I can't afford that. Well, Miley Cyrus is a freaking millionaire, you know, it's gold records up the wazoo. I'm not saying you have to be a millionaire to buy this stuff, not at all, but I'm just saying there's no excuse for Miley Cyrus. All her resources resources to abandon veganism only for the reason she felt like her brain wasn't doing good and she perceived it to need algae. You know, just eat algae. You don't need to eat the middleman. It's so annoying. And I get pissed off and when I make videos like that, you can see why. Anyway. No, George, I liked it. It was cool. It's just kind of weird to taste seaweed and vanilla together, you know? What was that, Shoe Vegan? You had a typo there. Goof instead of typing good. It happens, huh? Uncle Walt, didn't that flat earth guy leave? Or is he still here right now? I thought he said he was bailing. Or she. I don't know. Hey, MTC Crazy. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, who knows? It sounds like Miley was eating weird. She said she was like getting her dietary tips from like bodybuilders on YouTube and taking all these protein shakes. I go, yeah, that's great if you want to get buff like Johnny Bravo here, you know, if you want to get big and strong. But if she wants to be like, you know, lean and skinny like most like singers are, female singers, she's following the wrong people. The diet that she was following was to bulk you out and stuff like that. So it's kind of weird when she's complaining how her thighs weren't looking good. Yeah, you're getting bigger, you know, you're especially if you're training on top of that. So anyway, Natalie, yeah, the cancellation of the BTS concert. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, Angie just got the notification yesterday, along with most of you guys, that, you know, the North American tour, which was postponed, and everyone was patiently waiting for it to get rescheduled. But I guess with like the Delta variants and all the uncertainty about the future, and they just said, no, it's too much, let's just cancel it. So yeah, Angie's been really bummed, and I've been trying to help her out as much as I can. But yeah, it sucks. George, my nose is growing. What are you talking about? Are you saying I'm lying about something? Or does my nose look like it's actually growing, literally? All right, so what are you guys talking about? Really? She claimed she went vegan because she had a super intelligent blowfish? I mean, all the problems that Miley Cyrus is having, I didn't even talk about. It's probably a lot of the drugs she's doing, maybe, right? Sounds like she was just like smoking weed, like, you know, like it's oxygen. You know, I'm not against weed, but I'm against, you know, that kind of like hardcore uses of it. If it's causing you trouble like it was for her, then blames it on eating plants, not getting enough of algae or DHA. You know, there could be other factors that would cause her to not feel particularly mentally sharp. Magnesium for anxiety. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Professor. It's cheering you up, Natalie. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I told Angie, well, life gave us lemons there with the BTS concert cancellation. So let's turn it into lemonade here in Southern California. It's because she had floor seats, you know, so we had some pretty decent seats. So I said, well, let's just like, you know, maybe when we get the refund, buy the Southern California Disneyland pass thing. Yeah, so
that's not a BTS concert.
It's not a BTS concert. I'll go, at least we can have some fun experiences in the future. But yeah, you're not going to see Jungkook at Disneyland, right?
I will not. You know, my time.
You're not going to
filter.
You're not going to see J-Hope at Disneyland.
No Black Swan.
I'm sorry, you're not going to see the Black Swan barefoot dance at Disneyland, yeah.
I wish.
Yeah, I know. I was looking forward to seeing Black Swan too. That's my favorite of their recent songs by far.
Mine too.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a fan here too who's with you, bummed on the concert cancellation.
Did they cry too?
Did you cry too, like Angie did? Angie's been crying. Let's see. Waiting for the reply. Let's see what else is going on here. Well, Uncle Walt, there have been a few virtual concerts actually. There was last month, like they played 2 nights in a row. What was it, the latte thing or whatever it was called?
Oh
Yeah, Uncle Walt said, well, how about some virtual concerts? I said, yeah, there's been a few. We watched those, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, they're just putting out a DVD of the big one concert they did, which was a 2-night.
Oh, okay, a DVD coming out too. It's just still not the same to be there and see Jungkook right in front of you and hear Jungkook. That's why I like them so much. Is I think Jungkook's got one of the best voices of modern bands, and I think J-Hope, in my opinion, is I think he's the best dancer in the world, to be honest with you. Right now, it's not counting like ballet and that kind of stuff as far as what do you want to call it? Street dancing or what have you. I think he's the best. I just saw that thing from V Live that he put out of him just dancing in the studio for 20 minutes.
It's awesome.
It blew my mind. I already knew J-Hope was an awesome dancer. When I saw that, I go, wow, I've never seen anyone dance that good before. That guy's amazing. Okay, she didn't cry but was super depressed.
Oh, okay. Just cry, let it out. That's what I do.
Angie recommends cry, let it out, get it out, and hopefully that will help. Angie's got the tub. She's got a towel on her head. No makeup, so she's not.
Way, I'm not going.
There's no way she will join us tonight.
No,
Plant-based power. No, it's not. It's not going to happen. She's here in spirit and in voice only, and in chat.
I got out of the tub because the delivery person brought the food. So
You got out of the tub for the delivery. Yeah.
Bananas.
Got some bananas. Awesome. Got to have bananas. So what did I miss there? Let's see, undertone. Now you can look at my blood test results. I don't remember urea being out of range. Everything was in range except the things I pointed out. You're right, Peter. You're absolutely right about that. But how people are, especially females, so she's got to look good or else VD's going to make a video. Look at Angie, she's got a towel around her head and no makeup. Oh my God, it's because she's vegan. It's going to be like that. That's why. It's unfortunate, but that's how life is. Hey, G-Light. Hey, better late than never. Let's see, what other things did I miss here? Ooh, feel a little burpy now after that squirt of the DHA. Yeah, Natalie, absolutely right. Men are getting judged more harshly now than ever before. But yeah, women, it's a whole nother level. But yeah, even men, people judge men all the time, on their looks, on are they buff enough or are they skinny enough or what, it's just crazy. You just can't win, no matter if you're super skinny or super buff. Someone will say, oh, this guy's buffer, this guy's skinny. It's just lame, just do what you want to do you, just don't. There's just no way. There's always gonna be some guy who's doing something better or some girl who's doing something better than you. Chef AJ accidentally started a live stream with a towel on her head. How do you accidentally start a live stream with a towel on your head? Wouldn't you see yourself in the camera when you're setting up oh, I forgot to take the towel off my head? That's funny. Yeah, Race Lover, just love us all how we are, Well, thanks, Shoe Vegan. Actually, I'll agree with that in the sense I really, I like how, the hair is doing now with the new short, the more kind of BTS-like haircut than whatever I had before. Now, I never heard about that book there, MTC Crazy. Let's see, as I'm sitting here, let me see how long the wait is right now for us at the pizza place. Let me take a look-see if it's like a 2-hour or anything like that. Let's see, 35 minutes? Oh, that's chill. All right, cool. I won't even bother ordering it yet then. Cool, Natalie. I love my new hair too. It's a little bit influenced by a Jungkook wet look sort of kind of thing from the what's that called? Oh man, I forgot that concert where they do songs like Pied Piper and Dimple, the more intimate setting where it's like still a huge concert. God, what's that called? I've had vegan brain fog. But anyway, it's not important. It was on the tip of my tongue. I had it. Damn. Anyway. Real vegans order in 3 hours. I'll probably order in about half an hour or so like that. Oh, when's the next Angie's Animal Friends video? I don't know. I'll ask Angie when the next one is. Vegan rain frog. Yeah, that's it. That's what. There's no such thing as vegan brain fog. But yeah, we can have vegan rain fog. Or frog, actually. My bad. I guess I'm having vegan brain fog right now, huh? Or is it rain frog? What's up, Johnny? You're 19 and you've had people thinking you're 16 years old a few days ago. It happens, man. I know a lot of vegans that happens to. I mean, not to say happens to all, but it can happen. Oh, thanks, Uncle Walt. You're really kind. Grass Valley. I don't think I've ever been to Grass Valley before. Professor's Sistery. Is that in California? It sounds like a California place. Let's see. Peter, isn't LA moving to do vaccine hospital for indoor event? I haven't heard about anything like that. Not sure what that would be. I mean, if you're talking like right now there's I think there's plenty of doses available. I think the people that wanted it got it, and now there's trying to get more people to take it. I don't think there's going to be like a big event or a big place or anything like that. Told you, vegan rain fog is real. I know it is real, Race. I just experienced it right now. JL, yeah, has anyone found themselves a magic wand since my last video? Have any of you guys found a magic wand? Because if you haven't known, just go watch my last video where I talk about that raw food guy who I think is a con, basically. He charges guys. This is how he makes money. He does one live stream a week and he charges his viewers $15 a month. $15 a month for live streams for one a week. What do you guys think? Should I start charging everyone $15 a month for the live streams? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I guess I already answered my own question there. But Adam, wow, thank you so much for the super chat tip there, man. All right is right, man. We're definitely gonna have some pizza tonight thanks to y'all. So thank you so much. And with great generous tips like that, this is why I don't charge $15 a week or a month to watch the live streams. They're free. They're always going to be free. And that's that. You don't need a magic wand to watch our live streams. Unless you really want to, you can hold on to a magic wand and participate here. It's your call. Thank you, Adam. Much appreciated. You should get a magic wand for that generous super chat tip there. Watch YouTube. Yeah, it's going to be pizza. Watch YouTube. Okay, well maybe we'll do something like that, Peter. Maybe we'll do a members only kind of live stream, but it won't be $15 a month. Yeah, something like a couple dollars. If we do a special, I don't even know if we should do that, but I'll think about that because we were setting up that YouTube members thing. That's like a YouTube Patreon kind of thing. We just haven't taken it to the next level as far as completing the stuff we need to do. But yeah, maybe we might see us actually finish that project one day. It's been on the back burner for like a year and a half now. But yeah, JL, you guys are definitely contributing to the pizza fund, and I appreciate that. I could be a vegan fortune teller? I don't think so, Uncle Walt, because I don't know jack about fortune telling, and I really don't believe in fortune telling either, to be honest with you guys. You guys know me, what kinds of beliefs I have. What's that, Tracy? Your wand is an innie as opposed to an outie? There you go, JL. Special 6-hour members only live stream. Yeah, maybe so. That'd be a lot of live stream. You guys get bored. Seriously, I would get bored. Probably, I would probably just have like vegan brain fog after the first 3 or 4 hours, or just brain fog. There is no such thing as vegan brain fog. What happened, bro scientist? Did Vegan Gains say or do something to you, or just some recent video, or is that just a general opinion there? No, Johnny, 24-hour live stream. I don't have it in me. Yeah, maybe a young kid like Vegan Gains can do that, but not me. I'm an old man. I think like I think 2 hours is pretty good for me. Yeah, a young kid like Vegan Gains, he could do a 15-hour live stream. I'm 54. I would need some serious help to do a 15-hour live stream. That's too long, Sarah. See what I'm saying? You guys wouldn't watch for 15. I wouldn't watch for 15 hours. I have no idea. Thanks for the super chat tip there, Kale Boy. Do I have any thoughts on the insanity that is red pill ideology? Is that the guy that was called Red Pill Vegan? Is that what you're talking about? Did he change his name to Red Pill Ideology? I don't know. I thought he's talked smack on me a few times for like no real good reason. If that's the same dude, I don't know. I don't really remember what he said. If that's the same dude, so it didn't really like bum me out too hard or anything like that. So thanks for the super chat tip, though, Kale Boy. But I really don't consume or see that person's content. I kind of make that a point in my life. I don't like watch or try to like absorb all content. I keep it pretty my time is limited, so I try to make sure the content that crosses my eyes is stuff I want to see. So let me know if that's the same guy you're talking about there. Yeah, GL, older viewers like you and me, can't stay up that long anyway. So he played video games for that part of that live stream. I guess I would have to do that, but I'm not set up to like stream my silly video games or anything like that. Wow, why are you so stressed out, bro scientist? What is going on? Age is definitely an excuse. I just don't think it would be entertaining. I just can't see me live streaming for that long. I want to say though, I want to knock on wood, but remember how my live streams would like freeze up? You'd have to refresh, like it would like pause for like 4 or 5 seconds. It hasn't happened for like 3 or 4 live streams in a row now, so I'm knock on wood. So maybe the kid that was playing Fortnite like next door, sucking up all the bandwidth, is gone or moved on to something else or doesn't play on Friday night. So I'm grateful for that. So at least we're able to have like good, solid live streams once again. Wow, John, you stayed up for 4 days to help your wife when she had COVID. Well, you are an awesome husband. Seriously, I don't think I've ever stayed up that long to help Angie when she was sick, I mean, I went to bed, I helped her, obviously, but I don't think I stayed up for consecutive days like that. So you are a great husband, Johnny. Seriously, awesome. Good. We need more people like you, that's what keeps relationships together, is that kind of level of care for the other person. That's awesome. Let's see. Also, Tracy's telling me here what red pill is. It's an umbrella term for manosphere, alt-right, anti-feminist blather. Okay, if someone's into alt-right, anti-feminist stuff, that's usually not the direction I find myself going. I told you, I don't consider myself, aligned with any political belief system. I'm an independent thinker, but my beliefs, don't lean towards anti-feminism and hate and that kind of stuff. So hopefully I answered your question there, Kale Boy, on this red pill ideology. Not into that. Oh, wow. Storm. Thank you, Storm McKay. Thanks for all the years of great content. Where's the all right? Can I hear an all right? Where's my all right at? It's not happening. We're supposed to have an all right sound. It'll probably just come on randomly in like 5-10 seconds. So thank you, Storm McKay. I appreciate that. And we will, we already have enough food. There it is. There's my all right. We already have our pizza fund tonight. So everything else will go just to keep our our business going here, you know, and there's plenty of expenses involved with keeping this all running. So thank you so much, Storm McKay. Oh, there's the cat thing too. All right, awesome. The cat eyes. Appreciate that. That's a really generous, kind super chat tip. You know, that's why we don't charge people for our live streams. It should be free, but if you want to leave a donation, a super chat tip, you're more than welcome to. But I don't force you guys like that raw vegan revolution, whatever his name was, whatever. He charges people $14.99 a month just to get into his live streams every month. One a week. You know, that's $4,500 a month he's making just from a live stream. That's crazy. Peter, I used to do tons of live streams outside, you know, after like my running and stuff like that. But I was kind of settled into doing it into here. You know, I have more control over my environment. There's not gonna be a bunch of weird people behind me. I have control over the life. We need to go to the web and check some facts or something. I can do that. I can have guests on again now. So I think I'm gonna keep doing it here for a while. But you know, there's nothing stopping me from pulling out the old phone and just going out doing a live stream outside, old school style, like I used to do for years, and those are fun. Raw Vegan Rising, okay, that's his name. Yeah, I would have, you know. Thanks, Peter. I totally forgot the dude's name already. Again, if you're watching Raw Vegan Rising and you want to come on here and try to defend your positions, maybe you thought I was being unfair to you when I said there's absolutely zero evidence that your claim being true, many of your claims being true, such as a raw vegan diet can reverse all diseases known to mankind. Every last disease known to mankind, you name it, raw vegan diet reverses it. And also the claim that raw vegans don't get disease. I'd love you to come on and try to defend those points of view with actual evidence, not just some kind of belief system or quoting like Doug Graham or Don Bennett or guys like that. Just, you know, some actual evidence, you know, stuff that, you know, withstands objective scrutiny rather than personal anecdotes or some blah blah written in a book that has no facts. I've read Grain Damage. I've debunked that. There's no footnotes. There's no studies or anything like that. I've read 80-10-10. I think I still might have a copy of that here. Anyway. Yeah, leprosy. Yeah, so leprosy is a disease. So are you saying what's his name again? Whatever. A raw vegan diet cures leprosy. Really? It not only cures, but reverses leprosy. So that's all they got to do. When someone gets leprosy, F all the drugs, whatever they give people with leprosy, just make them eat like fruits and salads and leprosy will go away. Just wonder if that's what your position is. So if you want to get in touch with me, I forgot your name already, get in touch with me and we'll set up this discussion. Something tells me you're not going to do it, you know. Why should he? If he's making $4,500 a month just off one live stream a week, plus whatever else he does, his $4,000 coaching, why would he want to jeopardize that by having me expose him, right? But if what he's doing is on the up and up, totally legit, come talk to me, bro. All right, let's talk about it. Your OCD, there you go, JL. Yeah, does eating a raw vegan diet cure OCD? It has to, because he said every disease known to man. So OCD is a known condition. So yeah, let's talk about that. Raw Vegan Rising, that's his name. Thanks, Peter. Message him. No, message me. Have him get in touch with me. I mean, I don't know how to contact him, but I'm inviting him. So if he can hear my invitation, know that it exists, that I would love to discuss these preposterous, completely unscientific, unsupported claims on a live stream. He thinks I somehow misunderstood it, and he does have real evidence. Please, Raw Vegan Rising, come on like Kevin Bass did, and we'll talk about it. Peter, yeah, I know that book. Yeah, that anti-vegan book, Wheat Belly. I've seen it before. Does a raw vegan diet cure orthorexia? Some would argue it actually, if you're already orthorexic or orthorexically inclined, it can worsen it. So I guess it all depends. Favorite vegan musician? I don't know. Moby and Morrissey, maybe? Yeah, it's right up there with ingesting bleach, Uncle Walt, meaning that there's zero evidence supporting that ingesting bleach will cure any disease, any disease at all, and there's zero evidence that a raw vegan diet will reverse and or cure every last known disease to humankind. There's zero evidence for that. So they're on the same equal footing there, which is complete crap. Yeah, Johnny Bravo, sickle cell anemia, Lou Gehrig's disease, or ALS. According to that Raw Vegan Rising guy, a raw vegan diet will cure and prevent every last disease known to man. So yeah, sickle cell anemia, ALS, you name it. Epilepsy. Yeah, that's what he said, right? He said every disease known to man. That's his quote verbatim. I'm not making crap up. He said every disease known to man. Every last one. Let's see, what's that race comparing fruit to bleach as an equal footing? I'm just saying they're equal in the sense that they both have zero evidence, zero scientific evidence to support the claims. That's all I'm saying. I'm not comparing them in any other way. I'm doing just what they share in common as far as the what the science says about their efficacy as far as curing any diseases. And nothing. Just like carnivore diets, carnivore diets. I've seen there's no science saying that they reverse diseases too. Race, does it work on unknown diseases? I think he would say yes. Any disease that we have yet to discover, a raw vegan diet will undoubtedly reverse that whatever unknown disease as well. Yeah, John, that's what sucks about idiots like that Raw Vegan Rising guy. Because you're saying if my wife's epilepsy can be cured with a raw vegan diet, that would be a miracle and life-changing. So he's giving people this false sense of hope. Because he says every disease, and that's complete nonsense. He's lying. He's full of crap. And that's why I'm calling him out as a charlatan and a con. And I don't say this too lightly. I didn't say that about Kevin Bass or anything. But this Raw Vegan Rising guy is saying crap like this, giving people false sense. So people like your wife will pay him like $200 an hour to chat with them for 1 hour at a pop, or $4,000 to chat with them 1 hour weekly for 6 months, I think it was. He's just trying to make money off people. He's just like the lowest of low people, giving people this false sense of hope by spreading completely just misinformation. 100%. It is the lowest of low, and I'm just putting this out on the record. It's just a low person. Michael Jackson, I recommend getting your blood tested and seeing if you're deficient in things, and seeing a doctor and talking to your health professional about what you should supplement in as far as any particular things like that. I'm not a medical doctor, health professional, nutritionist, or anything like that. I've been doing this for 10 and a half years now, and being on top of my health and my blood tests, and I'll share what I do, and I supplement pretty much B12 and some vitamin D. That's it, because that's my blood test. Actually, I don't even need to do B12 for my blood test, but the last time my vitamin D was a tad low, just barely a tad low. It's almost within range, like 1 point off. I actually think, Peter, that Raw Vegan Rising might even be worse than David Avocado Wolf. He's definitely on that same level of low, like scumbag, just is peddling misinformation for profit, deliberately spreading nonsense like it cures every last disease known to man, a raw vegan diet. So giving people this sense of hope where there is none. I mean, there's hope, but not from doing what this fool is saying. So if you're watching and you think I'm being unfair, calling you a low scumbag, please come on and defend yourself. That's funny, Race. Let's see. So how are we doing on time here? Okay, let me see how the pizza queue is for our place right now. Okay, still half an hour. All right, cool, not bad. We're doing good. I'm starting to feel a little pizza hunger right now. Bro Scientist, you doing a vegan play on on Dancing Queen there. All right, thanks for sharing that information there about Zinc JL. Yeah, I don't know too much about Zinc, to be honest with you guys. And Race Lever is our chat medical doctor from Chat Medical Doctor School. Well, I'm so lucky. How many people have a chat MD in their as a moderator here? Miss Vegan, the pizza place here, Fourth Horseman, Long Beach. Check it out. Sage, I'm not sure which kind of pizza we're getting, but yeah, they have a few vegan pizzas there that we kind of go back and forth between. So we'll figure out which one. One of them is usually like a special. They don't have it every last week. So we'll see if they have that one. If not, we'll get our backup one. But yeah, they don't have vegan cheeses on it, which I like. We don't want a bunch of cheese on our pizzas. They have like homemade, house-made like vegan sausage, I think made out of seitan. Like, you know, it's like a boutique kind of pizza. They just don't use typical like, you know, Gardein stuff that's been frozen or stuff like that. It's a pretty quality pizza. Johnny Bravo went to Mr. Olympia Medical School, bodybuilding. Wow, that sounds great, Sarah. I want some of that. It's like Bend, Oregon. Wow, I don't know when I'll get to Oregon anytime soon. Is that true, Sarah? Are you a chat divorce lawyer or are you joking there? Because I could see that being a thing. Like, you know, just lawyering online on Zoom calls rather than meeting in person. Okay, been to Oregon indeed. Okay. Hey, Vegan Bear. Yeah, we're doing great, Vegan Bear. Thanks for asking. I mean, pretty good, you know, as far, you know, as life goes. It could be worse, could be better, but we're doing all right. Wow, bro, scientist, you're now twisting a Grateful Dead song with a vegan message there. Let's see, Isaac. Let's see. So we have a serious question here. Being a vegan, what do you dislike someone telling you every time you tell someone that you're a vegan? You know, it doesn't happen to me too often anymore, Isaac. Maybe because you know, in California, there's, you know, vegan stuff everywhere. It's not that weird. Usually people don't get too combative with me in person. I can't actually remember the last time someone was being a jerk in person, honestly. I mean, people will be dicks online, like, you know, on social media. But yeah, I don't think there's anything that really bugs me. I hear all the time. One thing I hate is when people think, oh, so you think you're better than everyone else. I go, really? Is that part of the definition of vegan? Vegans are people who think they're better than everyone else? Like, where did you get that from? I mean, yeah, sure. I'm sure some vegans might be like that. It doesn't mean all of us are going around, hey, I'm vegan and I'm way better than you. I know Race Lever thinks he's better than everyone else, right, Race? But, but yeah, it's not like, you know, the go-to typical like way of thinking a vegan has to be like, oh, I'm vegan. That just means you're not harming animals. You find it morally wrong to harm animals. How does it translate to, and therefore I'm better than all you sad sacks? I mean, yeah, I guess it is kind of true in a certain sense, but you don't have to go around thinking that all the time. When I meet someone, oh, that person's not a vegan. Oh, I'm better than that person. That doesn't go through my mind. Oh, I'm going to meet a new friend today. It's not vegan. Oh, I'm better than them, right? It's like, anyway. Wow, Uncle Walt, I never heard of that. Jim Hubble, he used to be a Scientologist and claimed he was a god from the Andromeda Galaxy. Then how the hell did he get here? Because traveling at the speed of light, which is, you know, we don't know how to do that yet, even, you know, let alone warp speeds. He would be traveling for quite a long time to get here from another galaxy. They'd say, Johnny, you had someone try to fight you, big Bravo, like bodybuilder Johnny Bravo, because you were vegan? Thank God I knew how to throw down as a martial artist. Yeah, a big, buff, strong dude like you and a martial artist. Why did he want to fight you because you're vegan? Like, oh, I only eat plants. Oh, let's fight, you jerk. Like, I don't understand how you go from, oh, yeah, I only eat plants to let's throw down. Moses, are you serious? Vegan is a moral high ground? I mean, it can be if you are that kind of person who likes to like put yourself out there as like better than everyone else, like that raw vegan dude I just exposed the other day. He goes out there and says, I'm better than all you guys that eat cooked food because you guys are dumbed down and dumb, basically. It's like he's trying to put himself out there. He's so enlightened because he's doing a certain thing. But I know not all raw vegans think like that. So not all vegans think they're all high and mighty. Some do. I totally know that for sure. But anyway. Let's see. What's your reply to that, Moses? But don't you feel something when they're not vegan? Yeah, I want them to go vegan. That's what I feel. That's the thing. Depends what your goals are. If your goal is to be like a vegan bully and gang up on someone or just say a bunch of crap to like make them feel bad, that's on them. That's not my goal. When I meet someone, my goal is to convince them how cool veganism is. Particularly like when I go to the gym, you know, when I wear my vegan shirts there, play basketball, you know, we'll get in conversations. I don't say, hey, you're contributing to an animal holocaust, you low-life scumbag. I don't do anything of the sort. I try to like give them some information that'll help them to go vegan. I'm hoping when they see me in the future, they'll ask me some more questions. They'll watch Game Changer, you know, stuff like that. So it depends what your goal is. If your goal is to beat up someone, like, you know, with a battle of words, not physically, you know, that's on them. That's their own, that's that own person's way of doing things, their psychology. My goal is to get conversions. I want more people to go vegan. The way you get people to go vegan is not to be a dick to them. So when I meet them, I don't think, ooh, this person is lower than me because they're not vegan. I don't think that. I'm going, what can I do? What information can I give this person right now that's going to help them to go vegan? If not now, at least in the future at some point. So that's how I operate. Maybe other people don't have that goal. Maybe their whole goal in life is to be a dick to other people. That's cool. That's just not me. I know some people like being vegan because they think it gives them a free license to be dicks to other people. There are a small subset of vegans that are like that. But you might think it, I'm hearing you, Tracy, you might think it just for a little tiny second, but I typically try not to think that way because I have compassion, because I was, for like 46 years of my life or whatever, I can't even do math right now, for many years, more than 40 years of my life, I was not vegan. So I know what it's like, and I know I wasn't a bad person all those years. I was just misinformed, and for a lot of it, and after that, maybe just a little lazy. But it was harder to be vegan, like, you know, 12 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. It's so much easier now than ever before. Yeah, I'm with you, George. I know there's a lot of people that love to fight, especially right now. So yeah, now not might be the best time to try to go out and get, you know, like, you know, in people's faces and say like things that might lead them to beat you up. Oh, thanks, Jill. That's what I try to do. That's what I was trained to do in school. I wasn't trained to be a doctor. I wasn't trained to be a physicist or anything like that. I was trained in like sorting through information and trying to come with logical arguments, and likewise seeing other people's arguments and finding and exposing the flaws in them. That's what I did for 4 years in school. Sage, there you go. Vegan for the animals. You know, that's what it's all about. It's hard to convince people, but, you know, people don't always go overnight, you know. A lot of times people come up to me. Like I told you, I was just out a few nights ago with Angie at a restaurant. Someone came up to us and said that we were helpful in her going vegan about a year or so ago. Our videos and information have helped. So that's what I try to do. I try to be the person that helps you. I don't want to be the person where someone sees our content and goes, oh, I'm never going to go vegan because of this guy. Look what an a-hole he is. He thinks he's so self-righteous and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that gives out good, solid information, answers questions, and just tries to be helpful to show people how going vegan is just a no-brainer. It's just a decision that you should take because it makes sense on all levels. Bro Science. I don't think MC Hammer is dead. Last time I checked, he was alive unless something happened today. Yeah, Johnny, you raised a good point. You know, you can be vegan, you can eat a vegan diet, and, you know, if you're not, you know, doing it for the animals, like she had concerns about heart disease. Yeah, vegan diet is pretty much every health professional, you know, is on board with the idea that a vegan diet, a whole food plant-based diet helps prevent heart disease. So yeah, maybe over time she'll be more you know, on board with the ethical reasons too. But that's not necessary. The animals don't care, to be honest with you. As long as you're not eating them, they don't really they're not too bummed if you're an ethical vegan or not. But yeah, ethical vegan just takes it to another level, in that you understand it's all about inherently it's a diet that's not a diet. It's a moral belief system, and you know, if you want to do it in a healthy way, that's how I prefer to do it, but there's no necessity to do it as such. But yeah, I like healthy eating, especially in my 50s. Helps with my athleticism, my recovery. I want it no other way, even though I'm going to have a little pizza tonight, but it's not that unhealthy. Yep, Shoe Vegan. We can make people vegan by not offending them. That's the way to do it, guys. If you want someone to be open-minded to veganism, don't offend them. Don't piss them off so they'll like say, I'm never no vegan, because if they're anything like you a-hole, I don't want anything to do with that. You don't want them to walk away from a conversation with that sort of takeaway. That to me is a fail. Even though you might have won a fight or debate, who cares? If they're going to be anti-vegan the rest of your life, you lost. Yep, JL, most recipes can be tweaked vegan. You know, any food you want right now, there's a vegan version of it. That's totally awesome. That wasn't true 5, 10, 15 years ago, but it's true now in 21. There's no excuse. No matter if you like food X, Y, or Z, there's a vegan version of it. Well, Peter, that's why, yeah, Dr. Greger, I don't think, puts out a vegan message. He's putting out like a plant-based food message, a whole food plant message, which is fine. This is cool. If you want to like learn more about how to eat healthier, yeah, Nutrition Facts is a good way to go. If you want to learn more about the ethics of veganism, you know, you can listen to other people. But yeah, Dr. Greger's not the person to tune into if you want to hear about ethical arguments for veganism. It's just not his thing. Oh, thanks, George. I'm glad you agree. Because believe it or not, some vegans have argued the way I do veganism is wrong. I need to be mean. I need to be an a-hole. I need to insult people and blah, blah, blah. And I totally disagree with that. Yeah, maybe in the context of some kind of like debate or something like that, maybe then it's okay. All right. But if you're just doing regular, like, you know, just talking to people out in the street, that is a horrible thing to do. That's probably the worst way to spread veganism. But yeah, in a debate, argue your point, try to be respectful as possible, but when you're talking to your just average people, not in a debate situation, you want them to leave the conversation with a positive impression about veganism, not that, oh, you vegans are all self-righteous a-holes. If they leave with that, you failed. Okay, so, JL, you're just reviewing Angie's cookbook. Keep it carb, and there's so many tempting recipes, and the photos look great. Thanks. Yeah, we eat good food. What can I say? I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's bragging to say we eat good food. We really do, you know? And it's not that hard to make, too. That's what Angie's books show. It's not that hard to have delicious whole food plant recipes. So thanks for sharing that, JL. If anyone's interested in some of these whole food plant recipes, I will share the link to our store. It's shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. Here it is, and you can get some of our merch. And I just ordered new t-shirts, guys. You guys know there's like a global microchip shortage, a global lumber shortage. I heard a copper shortage, and little I know there's some kind of t-shirt shortage too. But anyway, I think we managed to get some more shirts ordered. I did order them, and we'll have some more t-shirts in stock. We just have a couple sizes. It's really sad right now, but we have plenty of books in right now because I ordered a boatload. Good food rules. I agree with you there. Angie tried to make her peach pie recipe from Keep It Carb Baby today. She hasn't made it all summer. She's all set to go, and then realized she was short on 3 ingredients. So she just got them right now delivered. But yeah, it kind of sucked. She was all excited to make her first peach pie of summer, and no dice. All right, so I'm gonna get going pretty soon. I'm starting to get hungry for pizza, actually. So let's see if any last. We'll do like a speed round for like 5 odd minutes or so. Then we'll go. Let's see, Jill. Yes, the investment in the cookbooks is totally worth it. I'm glad you agree. What's that, Travis? Your wife keeps trying to throw your old shirts away. Why is that? What's that, Peter? Are you going to make the shirt It Doesn't Suck Being Vegan? I've totally fallen. Yeah, I have so many ideas I wish I could implement. I wish I had a real company, you know, like where I had people working for me, because doing it yourself has its advantages and disadvantages. I wish I could delegate to someone, you know. I wish I had someone more in charge of the t-shirt things, but I'm the guy in charge of that. So, you know, I've just totally dropped the ball on that. So I don't know what's going on with that, Peter. I really should, because I would wear that. It doesn't suck being vegan. I should just do it, huh? Just like Nike says, just do it. I should just do it. Race lever. I didn't know this was like a hostage situation or something like that. Is Joey Carbstrong an a-hole? I don't think so. I wasn't thinking of Joey when I was talking about a-holes or anything like that. I've seen Joey's videos. I've seen plenty of Joey's videos where he's talking to your average guy on the street, and I think both him and Earthling Ed are very respectful. They use, you know, really just good debate techniques of trying to convince people that there's no better option other than to go vegan, and any of these lame excuses that people throw out, which we've all heard before. You know, I've heard them, Joey and Ed have heard them 100 times, million times. They know exactly how to respond. So yeah, I wasn't thinking of those guys at all. I mean, he is a little more a little more combative, I think, than Ed is, but I think he still does it in a respectful sort of way. And that's my opinion. I don't think there's, you know, I have no complaints about their types of like street activism, talking to the guys on the street. In fact, I think that's cool. I want to do more of that. You would wear one too, Fallon Marie? Okay, now that there seems to be some progress on acquiring t-shirts, I will look into getting a Doesn't Suck Being Vegan t-shirt. I have no idea what flat stuff Earth is talking about. Wow, level, on board, throws up 666, hand symbolism. You are Perry Mason, right at Happy Healthy Vegan. What does that even mean? Can someone translate that for me? Because I don't understand any of that. Are you speaking in some kind of symbolic code, or I don't? Do you guys? Am I missing something? Let me know down in the chat here. Why that statement I just read? I don't even know what the answer is. That yes or no, or is there something that needs to be said? I don't get it. Let me know if I'm missing something, or what? Because I that's just like a bot threw those words together. Not saying you're a bot, I just like that. I just don't get it. I'm a Freemason using hand signs. Oh, no, I'm not a Freemason. I don't know Freemason hand signs. In fact, I don't really know any hand signs other than like Shaka Bra, Hawaii, and I think, is that the devil one? Like when you go to heavy metal concerts, I think that's it. I get VD's probably gonna use one of these. Look at Ryan, he's a Satanist. No, I'm just showing you the hand symbols I know. That's it. YJ wants to know, is our channel's message more towards health or ethical reasons? It does have healthy in it. It's both. It's all. I mean, veganism is all about, at its core, it's a moral attitude. It's a moral stance against animal cruelty. So I mean, first and foremost, I'm an ethical vegan, but being an older vegan, older than your average YouTuber, I appreciate eating a healthier sort of vegan diet rather than like a junk food vegan diet, because it just helps me stay healthier and, you know, recover from exercise and sports way quicker than if I was eating a bunch of kind of more inflammatory type foods. So yeah, I'm an ethical vegan who prefers healthier foods, but I don't eat strictly healthy foods. I'll eat some vegan ice cream and cookies and stuff like that, you know. I'm not against those sort of foods, but I predominantly, you know, eat more whole food plants. He said I showed a hand sign that represented 666 and that you're part of a Freemason lodge. No, I'm not part of a... You think they would let me in a Freemason lodge? Me, look at me. You know, I'm like this weird dude. You think I fit in with the whole Freemason society? And 666. I mean, I mean, that's it, right? Is that the devil sign? And this is the Hawaiian hang loose. I mean, that's all I know. So if I inadvertently, okay, maybe this is something. I don't know. I mean, I see BTS fans doing stuff like this. I don't know. I don't know what any of these signs are, guys. Seriously, I'm not a Freemason. I have been into a Freemason lodge a couple times, only for dances, like clubs. You know, like clubs, you know, dance clubs have rented them out when we used to go to raves and stuff like that. But I've never been in one where it wasn't just a bunch of people drunk and on drugs. You know, I've never been when they're having a proper ceremony with Freemasons. Oh, the Vulcan sign. Yeah, the Vulcan sign. Yeah, is that it? I forgot where the thumb goes. But yeah, live long and prosper. Got that one too, right? So, yeah, Freemason Vulcan, right? You heard it here first. Hey, Michael Jackson, are you going? I got to get going soon too. Wow, hummingbirds like freaking out right now, Uncle Walt? That is pretty late. Good night, JL. I'm gonna get going soon too. That's funny. I don't think anyone's ever accused me of being a Freemason before. Really? Do you think I'm the kind of guy that would fit in a Freemason like environment? Really? Do you really think so? Uncle Walt, Trader Joe's has a turmeric juice shot to help immunity. I don't believe in anything like that, shooting any juice to help your immunity. Just eat good food. You know, get your vitamin D, your vitamins, stay healthy, exercise. I don't think any shots of anything, unless you're taking a shot of like vitamin D or something like that. I don't know. I don't buy those kinds of things, Uncle Walt. I mean, you know, maybe there's some truth to it, but I don't think there's that much to it. Tim just recently started eating plant-based. Wondering what to do about gas. If it's pretty recent, like less than a month, that just sounds to me, again, not a medical doctor, but I'm going to state stuff that's pretty evidence-based. I'm not going out on a huge limb. To me, it sounds like your microbiome is changing and adapting, because your microbiome, your gut flora, basically, are present in what's the word I'm looking for? You have the kind of bacteria in there that is for the food that you're currently or have been eating. So if you're making a change, it takes time for the ones that you don't need anymore, for like for the meat and crap like that, to go away and have more of the plant ones, the ones that digest plants to just take over. So again, it sounds like woo-woo. I'm not doing a great job of describing it because I'm not a medical doctor, but trust me, this is not like some weird woo-woo stuff. This is pretty conservative mainstream science now in 2021. So my point is, yeah, it takes a little while, maybe a month, several weeks, for your microbiome to adapt and change to a new plant-based diet if you weren't eating one before. So you might have some gas in the meantime, is a long-winded way of what I'm trying to say. So just have some patience there. Is being a Freemason free? Good point, Uncle Walt. I don't think so, but I really don't know anything about them. Or very little. Very, very little. Okay, so what is it? Peter, what's the name? Johnny Bravo's asking that name of that guy again. Raw Vegan Rising, is that his name again? The guy that's saying that a raw vegan diet will cure every disease. No, reverse. That was just a verb there. It reverses every disease known to man. Just, yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, watch my video from 2 days ago, from Wednesday, where I just call this complete farce of a person out. So check that out. Yeah, Johnny, you don't even watch this video. Just watch mine. Yeah, Raw Vegan Rising. Some of the stuff I do and say is Freemason-esque. Ooh, I'll stay a few more minutes if you can tell me more about that, Ishmael. Let me know what I say and do is Freemason-esque. Let me know. I'm curious. I have no idea what Freemason stuff is, so please let me know what I do that is like something a Freemason would do. I'm totally curious. I'll stay a couple more minutes just to hear that. Well, thank you, Tim. Thanks. I hope that helps you out. Is ICP vegan? What is ICP? So I will stick on for a couple more minutes just to hear Okay, that dude's name is Shane as well. Okay. So I'm curious, what do you guys think I might be doing or saying that's Freemason-esque? Just kind of curious. Dark out. Yeah, it should be dark out fully now on Honkawall. We had sunset about 15 minutes ago. Let's see. Come on, tell me. Tell me, Ishmael, what is it? What is some of the stuff that I say or do? Tracy asked a great question here. According to the Raw Vegan Rising, yeah, every raw vegan diet reverses every known disease demand. So Tracy wants to know, will a raw vegan diet make the scar tissue inside your ankle magically disappear? I think undoubtedly his answer, what do you think? It would be yes, right? They should do, it reverses everything. It restores us to this perfect health, right? That's what these guys say, these extreme raw food. It's not your normal average raw food, it's these extreme ones like him. It restores humans to perfect optimal health. So yes, Tracy, I think it would give you 100% yes, even though he's not a medical doctor, has no medical training, no med school training, no health professional training, but he will tell you yes, that issue will clear right up, right? Let's see. Oh, so Ishmael, I'm quick to plug the vaccines just like the authority figures who are Masons and Shiners. No, I mean I've listened to vegan medical doctors like say Dr. Garth Davis, Danielle Bellardo, Avi. I mean, I'm listening to epidemiologists, virologists who are not vegan, and I've made my decision. So if that's something Freemason-like to talk to, vegan medical doctors, virologists, epidemiologists, get the best information I can. If that's Freemason, I guess I'm Freemason then. Quick to plug them. The information I've talked about them enough, so I don't even want to go down that road at the end. So that's why it's going down to a vax thing. Okay. Anyway. I ran for political office. That's Freemasonish. You're joking, right? I mean, I had 6 other opponents for that race. None of them, I think, even knew what a Freemason was. Probably. How could running for office be Freemasonish? I know. I think you guys are stretching now with that one. Matt the Vegan, am I Hoochie or is there a Hoochie you're talking to? Because no one's ever called me Hoochie before. Don't watch Vegan Gains, but I'll make it easy for you. I'm going to get going here in a second, so you can watch Vegan Gains if you want to. And those other doctors aren't Freemasons. I don't think he was claiming that, Johnny. But, anyway. Ray's is starting to think I actually am a Freemason now, huh? I'm starting to look guilty. What about John Rose? What about him? He's that guy that made those racist comments, that raw dude that made the racist pro-Nazi things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Buddhist. Silver, I can't pronounce your name there. Fan 94. I guess I can, Matt the Vegan. Hoochie. No one's ever called me that. That was on my bucket list. I needed someone to call me Hoochie, so that one's off my list there. Yeah, that's what I thought too, George. Isn't Freemason like a bro club for old, typically white retired guys? Am I wrong in that? Just that's my impression of it. It's not based on like actually, seeing what they do. Even though I did see a short documentary once of them on Netflix or something like that, and I do remember them all being pretty much old white dudes. I don't remember any Asian dudes in the group, but maybe it's just where they were living at the time. In that place there were no Asian guys maybe. But anyway, just let me know. Bro scientist. I saw Wally George back in the 80s too. I wasn't smoking weed back then, but I think that would have been hilarious to watch Wally George stoned out of your mind. If anyone wants to know what that is, look him up on YouTube. I'm sure some of his videos exist still. Yeah, that's what I was saying about Rose. Yeah, he's a sympathizer of sorts. It's no... Vegan Gains made a whole video about that. Rose took his video down after he said those comments, but Vegan Gains made a response where, he got the video footage before it got taken down. It's pretty clear what John Rose is saying. There's no real ambiguity there. All right, Sage. Thank you for the super chat tip there, Sage. Much appreciated. Moses, is it possible? Oh, vegan for the animals. I missed the message. Yes, that is why I am vegan. 100% the reason why I went vegan. That's why I went vegan, when I realized I didn't have to harm animals, kill animals for me to live. Then I learned about the other stuff later on, the environmental stuff, the health stuff. But yeah, it's primarily, fundamentally an ethical choice to not harm animals, and you have to eat something. That's what a vegan diet is. Diet devoid of animal products. Moses, is it possible to be healthy on just a raw vegan diet? I think it's possible. Is it common, or do people do it for a long term? Not too many do. I mean, there's some guys that have been doing it for a long time, like John Kohler, Chris Kendall, and they seem to be doing just fine. However, as I point out, many of these people, not them, but many guys and gals who have made videos, why I'm no longer vegan, were long-term raw foodists, and they claim to cause all sorts of health issues. We're talking about gut issues a second ago. So what I'm saying is, yeah, it can be. I'm not denying that. And it has worked out for a few people just fine. And kudos to them. I think those are great people. I don't think John Kohler or Chris Kendall are giving bad information out, So, yeah, but your odds aren't that good. Like I said, you're not seeing too many people like us, like people like me and Vegan Gains and Vegan Zombie and Mike the Vegan, who later on get ill because of our extreme restrictive vegan diets and make some dumb video. Why I'm no longer vegan anymore. Why a vegan diet almost killed me. No, it didn't almost kill us, because it won't, because we're eating a sensible, balanced vegan diet. So that's the risk you play with a raw diet. Peter, we will not get garlic on our pizza, Peter. There is no way. Thanks, though. You guys know we're not big fans of garlic. And again, thanks, Sage, for God. You super chatted so much tonight, Sage. I thank you. You're like basically our patron sponsor tonight. So thank you so much, Sage. You are incredible. Thanks. This is why our videos are free, and we don't charge you $15 a month to watch the live streams like that raw vegan rising guy does and makes $4,500 a month just from live streams. Anyway, let's see. And it sounds like what you guys are saying about Masons. We're going to go back to the Masons. I'm a Buddhist, and if you have to be Christian to be a Mason, that would kind of be a problem for me as a Buddhist. Are you saying that to us, Race? Because, yeah, we just had an anniversary last Friday. That's why we didn't live stream last Friday. And then my birthday was just a couple weeks before. That's how August is. It's just kind of a crazy time for us, so. Yep, thanks, though. Yeah, kind of getting over our summer holiday time here and getting back into business here. Okay, Johnny says you can be any religion to be a Mason, to your knowledge. Okay, I don't know. Praise Lever says, yeah, I heard Tim Sheaf is a pea Mason. Yeah, there you go. There's someone again. Long-term raw vegan / long-time 35-day faster and screwed up his health. No longer vegan. In fact, now he's a vocal anti-vegan, saying a vegan diet wrecked his health, almost killed him. No, his crappy diet and drinking urine, and not only his own but other people's urine. I think that might have more of a negative effect on one's health than eating plants. But yeah, he did it in an irresponsible way by just eating so restrictively and fasting, in my opinion. That's I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm just calling it out. A lot of these people that I made videos about who are no longer vegan fall into this group of long-term raw food and fasting. What is that? How come people that do that, they can stay vegan for forever, but a lot of them end up being anti-vegan? That's the risk I want people to know. So yeah, if you want to do a raw vegan diet, do it. Just be aware that in 5 years, there's probably a 50-50 chance you will not even be vegan, let alone raw. Just put that out there, 50-50 chance after 5 years. That's my mathematics. I'm definitely not a free or a pea Mason of any kind. Okay, wow, we went well over 2 hours here. So let's see. If I have any announcements here. Whew, I don't think so. I just want to make sure you guys watch my video from Wednesday about this raw vegan rising guy who said it's like a charlatan, a complete snake oil salesman. Yeah, go and eat raw vegan and you can never get a disease. It'll reverse every disease known to mankind. These are his own words. I'm not making this crap up. Watch it. Make sure you just, are aware that there's people like that out there. They'll charge you $15 a month to watch his live streams so you can make $4,500. They'll charge you $4,000 to chat with them, $200 an hour. Just complete charlatans out there using diets and nutrition misinformation to live, well. So anyway, guys, let's see. This Mortal Coil, yeah, It'll End in Tears. Yeah, I got that CD. In fact, I like the songs that the Cocktail Twins contributed to this Mortal Coil albums. Vegan Bear, I skipped your question. Let me try to find it before I go, okay? I don't be accused of skipping things, but I just don't see everything. Let's see if we can find Vegan Bear's question. Oh, it's your vegan birthday on the 23rd. 4 years vegan. Awesome. Congratulations. That is a big deal to show that, hey, you're not dead yet, right? You're doing well on a vegan diet. So awesome. Good for you, Vegan Bear. I'm glad I scrolled up and saw your statement there. Ryan, do you follow a particular theory of Buddhism like Theravada or the other ones? No, I just kind of look at the life of Buddha. Before there were Buddhist temples and different schools of Buddhism, and I just kind of to the basics. Just the basics of Buddhism. Nothing in particular, just like the noble truths, stuff like that. The paths, the noble path, that kind of stuff. I haven't forgot the terminologies over time. It's kind of ingrained in my brain after all these years, just to live a certain way, think a certain way. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all. Thanks for all the moderators that stayed on tonight. It was awesome to have Tracy here and Race Lover and Uncle Walt and Peter. I know when I see so many moderators, they're no trolls. I mean, they can try, but they're going to get their asses whooped by all you guys. So thanks so much. And thanks for all you guys, your generous tips, particularly from Sage here, Sage and Adam, if you're still watching, who are pretty much are sponsors of the show, but everyone else too, like Caleboy and Peter and Jamit and Sierra and Johnny Bravo. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. I'm gonna get our pizza, and it'll be awesome of you guys. Yeah, we enjoy the Friday night pizzas. Thanks to you guys. We didn't have one last week because we were gone, so it's cool to get one again. Make sure you watch the video from 2 days ago exposing the raw vegan, just making all these crazy claims. And make sure you're following me on Twitter at Ryan Lum, RyanLum. And I make posts pretty much every day now. I'm getting really into Twitter. I like Twitter because, as opposed to Instagram, you're showing photos. Twitter, you're showing ideas, which is kind of more my currency. So yeah, Ryan Lum, RyanLum. Or just look up Happy Healthy Vegan. You'll find me there. So I guess that's it, guys. Yeah, nothing big. We're just doing our thing here. And let's see. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm forgetting to tell you something, and I can't think of anything I'm forgetting, guys. I'm probably just ready now to eat soon. All right, guys. So let me get ready to close this out. And thanks, Trace. Thanks, Tracy. Uncle Walt. Did I miss you skipping Uncle Walt? And still our moderators there. But thanks, everyone. And Uncle Walt, I know I keep saying this every time. I still want to come hang out with you. I want to go to that sushi place out your way. Gonna do that maybe next month. Yeah, August is pretty much done, huh? So we want to see Uncle Walt. We'll chill with Uncle Walt one day. Maybe do a live stream if he's willing to, to do it. What's the word? Lose the anonymity of who Uncle Walt is. It's all your choice, Uncle Walt. Think about it. No pressure or anything. All right, guys, I'm going to get going, eat some pizza thanks to you guys, and I'll see you soon. As far as I know, next Friday live stream. Everything's right on track, and maybe I'll do a surprise one in between like I did Sunday. All right, guys, gotta go. Peace out. Much love. Oh, I did a Mason symbol there probably, huh? All right, guys. All right, bye-bye. Hang loose.